Hold the line! In the name of the Emperor, you will not falter! We can't hold! Run for your lives! Cowards! You will fight, or you will die.
I am Captain Gabriel Angelos of the Blood Raven's 3rd Company. Status.
My lord, forgive me. We have done all we can to stop the orcs, but we have failed. My men's lives are yours.
You stood your ground in the face of the Emperor's foes. You've done your duty. If your men have failed you, I will leave their judgment in your hands.
Thank you, my lord.
I am not here for your thanks. This port must be held if we are to maintain troops and supply lines to the planet's surface. That is why we are here. Now, what of the wounded and the civilians?
Stranded. We have few ships.
Then you shall have more. All Blood Raven flights execute Protocol 23 and initiate civilian evacuation. We will dispatch the ground forces.
Yes, my lord.
Ground forces, my lord, but the orcs have retreated.
You must know your enemy to defeat them, Colonel. Orcs only retreat to regroup. They will keep coming until you or they are dead. Brothers, let us destroy this alien filth! What a glorious day for a battle. As the stronghold, our frontline battle headquarters is currently being assembled. We should proceed with caution until it is finished.
Objective logged.
Splendid. The stronghold is complete. We must now set about establishing a proper frontline.
Audio input should be... Hello? Hello? Can you hear me now? Ah! Hello? Alright, How about now? Is my volume still good? I certainly hope that I haven't been completely mute the last 11 minutes of narration and discussion of Dawn of War, but that's fine. I will... Alright, and now with game audio, how is it?
We must start capturing strategic points. These 3 closest strategic points will do for now. Let us capture them first, and then move on to the others.
Objective logged.
The game seems fluctuated, so it's hard to tell. Yeah.
The first thing we need is a chapel barracks. That will allow us to call down more Space Marine squads.
Yeah,
Yes, Lord.
Dawn of War, especially the first one here, has some
The
I
enemy is
will do
attacking.
as you ask.
weird,
Securing objective.
audio balancing and stuff.
Ever vigilant. Charge.
My faith is my shield. Together to victory! Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Faith is our shield. Take and hold.
Alright.
Excellent. The chapel barracks is finished. Now you can build some more Space Marine squads.
So basically I was just saying how, this was a very influential
Yes, most
game,
beneficent one.
for early, RTS
If we are
games
to
like
defeat
this.
these orcs, we will need to call in some special weapons. We must build an
Here to
armory to
serve.
get access to them.
What is your will?
Marine squad deployed.
I will do as you ask. Yes, Lord.
Heresy grows from idleness.
It was very
What is your
influential.
will?
Stay vigilant, brother.
Well done. We have captured several strategic points.
the enemy shall
Capturing
know fear.
strategic points and building
Maintain
listening
attack
posts on them
formation.
earns us more requisition resource,
The
which we
Emperor
can use when we
protects.
build squads and equipment.
Stay vigilant.
It is
brothers.
time to hunt down the source of these orcs.
Under
They
fire.
must have a
stands
base
with
somewhere
me
within
shall
the
be
walls
my
of this
brother.
Imperial facility. But where? Look!
I mean,
An orc camp. And
Yeah.
look there!
Today,
a break
the
in the
enemy shall know
spaceport's
fear.
defensive wall. They must have blasted their way in. We must destroy this orc camp and any others these foul creatures may have
Praise the
constructed.
Emperor.
Excellent. The armory is operational. The Space Marine squads can now upgrade their standard bolters to flamers and heavy
Your
bolters. We must
instructions.
not forget our power needs. Building a plasma generator will
Yes,
supply us
most
with the power
beneficent
we
one.
need to keep our force going.
I will do as you ask. I await your instructions. With all due haste.
Direct us to the enemy.
Excellent. This orc camp has been destroyed.
part of the problem with the campaign is that it keeps auto-saving when I complete
await your
objectives, and it
instructions.
lags. It just like kind of freezes the game for a while.
Plasma generators
Yes,
will
Lord.
continue to produce power at a constant rate. But there is a limit of how many plasma generators can be
Initializing
built
build
per
protocol.
stronghold.
Yes, most beneficent one.
See, I would appreciate if it didn't keep auto-saving so dang much. Unfortunately, that is not an option.
Yes, my lord. Ever vigilant.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Understood.
Excellent.
Understood.
The point is now protected from an orc retaliation. We should continue to build
Objective
listening
logged.
posts on all our captured points. Those Imperial Guardsmen look like they could use some assistance.
Beware
Come,
the
brothers.
alien.
Make haste.
Our prayers have been answered. Here come the Space Marines!
What's your order? Stay vigilant, brothers.
The Imperial Guard show up in, they have models and AI and everything, but they actually are only an NPC faction that only appears in the single-player campaign for the first game.
The Imperial Guard. It is
Direct
time
us
we
to the
started
enemy.
acting like it.
Maintain attack formation.
They do
Fear our
appear
wrath.
in
My faith is my shield.
the first expansion,
Beware the
Dawn of War
alien,
Winter
the
Assault,
mutant,
which
the heretic.
I have not actually
Onward to glory.
played, so I'm excited to see the campaign for that. Each expansion also slightly changes and
I await your
rebalances
instructions.
the game to an extent.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord.
How much for Space Marine Squad?
Yes, Lord.
One thing I like about this game is you can press delete to delete things that you have built, including units.
Beware the
I
alien.
don't
the
believe Dawn of War
mutant,
2 has
the
that
heretic.
feature.
Fear our wrath. Orders received.
It's a lot of Gretchen.
Taking squad deployed.
It's known as Grots.
Understood. Maintain attack formation. For the glory of the Imperium.
Alright. And you might
Orders received.
wonder about the stubby, stocky, almost kind of super deformed look that
Stay vigilant, brothers.
everyone
We
has here.
stand ready.
That's not a graphical thing. That's just what
Fear our
Space
wrath.
Marine and Warhammer miniatures in general looked like at this time.
Here to serve. Yes, Lord. I await your instructions.
Oh, this
I await your instructions.
servitor keeps being deployed.
Yes, Lord.
Marine squad
There we
deployed.
go. So the servitors take up one of my requisition,
Yes, Lord.
but they're essential for building. So it seems that it's
stand
designed
ready.
that if they get
Maintain attack formation.
killed, they
Direct us
are
to the
still gonna hang around.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
enemy. Faith
but-
is our shield.
Because Space Marines take up 2 and I
Yeah,
have
the
a
nice
requisition limit of 10, I can... I
Fear
was
the
able
nice
to
faith.
get rid of all the servitors and make 5
Ever
squads
vigilant.
of Space Marines. And you can play this game a variety of ways,
Walk
including like
softly and carry a big
focusing
gun.
all in on like fast skirmishing and scouting and stuff.
Cleanse,
I
purge,
prefer
kill.
to gather as big and
Walk
heavily
softly
armed and armored as
carry a
a
big
force as
gun.
I can muster, and then
Cleanse,
send them in
purge,
as one
kill.
swarm to just
Praise the
overrun
Emperor.
everything.
What would you have me do?
big ol' rocket.
Under fire!
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
So there's a hidden stat of morale. I've never understood like exactly how it works. Flamers apparently do a lot to harm morale.
Maintain attack formation. None shall stop us. Orders received, brother. Engaging the enemy.
I'm not certain what edition the game was
Weapons
at.
are ready. It is time.
Warhammer 40,000.
Initiating attack
tabletop
protocol
game?
23.
'Cause this came out a long time ago, like 2003 or something. Probably was in like
Orders
3rd or
received.
4th edition, maybe.
Maintain attack formation. For the glory of the Imperium.
It's convenient. It's kind of fun. They have the different Lehman dresses and then the looted tank here.
Onward to
It's
glory.
barely holding together. And just from a aesthetic design, I love these levels.
The enemy is
That was a
moving
sound.
out. Understood. Moving out.
The little orange bars are the. So I've given several of the squads heavy bolters. So I have 3 squads with heavy all-around heavy bolters, and 2 squads all-around flamers. So each has 4 of their chosen special weapon. Heavy flamers cannot fire unless
Orders received.
the model carrying them is stationary. And
Moving
so
out.
when they stop moving,
Orders
they
received.
have a little orange loading bar as they get set up and prepare to
Orders
be able
received.
to fire the heavy bolters. But once they do get set up like that, they are quite powerful.
Orders received. The enemy is attacking. Orders received. Initiating attack protocol 23. Moving out.
Bolters already fire
Cleanse. Purge. Kill.
huge explosions.
Moving out.
And this is fun, this, like, where they've not only broken past this defensive wall, but they've also, like, cut and burned
Moving out.
a huge chunk of forest on their way here.
Commencing attack. Engaging the enemy. Under fire. None shall stop us.
See, like, also the heavy bolters have a longer range than
Maintain attack formation.
the regular bolters,
We will crush the enemies of the Imperium.
so
Onward to glory! Orders received. Cleanse, purge, kill.
and so
Maintain attack
if you
formation.
have them targeted to attack an area.
Stay vigilant,
yeah.
brothers.
Wow, so what is down here? A
Orders
lot of
received,
nothing, I assume.
brother. Maintain attack formation.
That's kind of neat.
Stay vigilant, brothers.
And so, if you have them, so if you target an enemy to shoot at, when they're set to shoot, the ranged stance, they will stop moving as soon as they get within range. So for squads of heavy bolters, they actually are farther out of range than the rest of the normal bolters.
Excellent. This orc camp has been destroyed. There, that's the last of them. Well done, Blood Ravens. Victory is ours.
But yeah, cute little squat Space Marines. That's just normal.
I am honored to be in the presence of a librarian. I wish to know how my men can better serve you.
We shall wait for the captain to finish his prayers. I saw you stand against the orcs. You are a brave man, Colonel. I wish I could say the same of your men.
I shall strengthen their resolve, my lord.
See that you do, or we shall do it for you. You have something you wish to say. Say it, Colonel.
How did you know?
Even without my psychic gifts, it is obvious. Speak.
Is it true your company eradicated a heresy on the planet of Cyrene recently? An exterminatus, down to the planet's last man, woman and child?
Colonel, your company is welcome, but such questions are not. Do not ask the captain about Cyrene if you intend to remain in his good graces. Brother Captain, the Colonel wishes an audience with you.
Thank you, Isidore.
My lord, my Tartarus 37th Imperial Guard Regiment stand ready to serve you in protecting the city. They wish to make amends for...
They will have many opportunities to prove themselves warriors worthy of the Emperor. The Blood Ravens are leaving the city. Its protection is in your hands.
I will ready my men. May I ask what your next course of action is?
Orcs only respect strength. I intend to show them that we have it in ample supply.
Electrog says the three genders, man, woman, and child. Yep. Except if I said my gender was child, I wouldn't be able to stream on Twitch.
War Journal of Captain Gabriel Angelos. The situation on the planet Tartarus is grim. While the Blood Ravens crushed the main orc offensive at the spaceport, the bulk of their force is not engaged. They gather in the wilderness, awaiting a critical mass of bodies that will overwhelm the Imperial forces in a green wave of death and destruction. The Blood Ravens will not allow this to occur. Orbital monitoring has detected an area in the southern forests where the orcs appear to be massing. Orcs only respect strength, so they will look to the largest of their groups to lead them. We will insert a small, covert strike force to eliminate these orc leaders and destroy any encampments where the orcs might mass. This should cut to the heart of the orcs' fighting spirit and delay their inevitable counterattack. We must tread lightly, lest we disturb this slumbering beast.
It's also fun, if I remember correctly, this map of the area changes for each mission. It's been a very long time since I played this campaign, though.
You have your orders. Now go, and may the Emperor protect you.
I do not care for all this sneaking about.
I know, old friend. You always have preferred the direct approach.
We have the Imperial Guard. Why not send them into battle instead of treating them like glorified shepherds?
If we meet the orcs in force, they cannot possibly stand before us.
We have fought the orc 100 times before. They thrive on war. A direct assault on them would likely improve their morale, and simply attract more of them. The casualties would be enormous.
What are the Imperial Guard for if not to die for their Emperor? At the very least, we should retain a regiment to remain at our core. We have little support this far out. We would not want to be remembered for our carelessness.
We, old friend? Or me?
We are brothers, Gabriel. You know better than to ask that question. I know what this is about. There was nothing you could have done to save Cyrene.
Do not mention that place again, Isidore. Cyrene was my homeworld. My responsibility. Scout Team 3, do you copy?
Yes, my lord.
The local Imperial waterworks has fallen into Orc hands. If we are to reclaim this area, we must first retake this position. Scouts have infiltrated ahead of you and will assist you in your reconnaissance. If things prove to be more than you can handle, reinforcements will be mobilized to assist.
Getting into position. This area is crawling with orcs. We'll move ahead. We should infiltrate to sneak past enemy positions. Do not get too close, or we may be spotted.
Use the infiltrate ability, which turns them invisible.
Excellent. Your Scout Marine squad is now invisible to all enemies except for commanders. Keep in mind, though, if you are attacked, your invisibility will be broken, and some time will pass before you can utilize it again.
On patrol. We'll move ahead.
Infiltration is one of the things that changed in, by the time it got to the last expansion, Soulstorm, the game was pretty well refined, where not only it added aircraft, but it made infiltration, rather than an ability to turn on and off, it was just a permanent thing. And some units can do a lot of stuff while infiltrated, which makes them very powerful.
Scouts awaiting orders.
The wretched Xenos are guarding a strategic point. Scout Team 2 is upgraded with sniper rifles. They will make short work of these orcs.
Search commencing. At your command, attack. Lining up our targets. Our aim is true.
The enemy is attacking!
No, scouts don't have the best health. They take forever to reload. Scouts in lore are Space Marine initiates who have not yet been upgraded to the full rank of Space Marine.
Yes, my lord.
There isn't a prequel or anything to this as far as I'm aware, so I believe Cyrene is just something we kind of hear a little bit more, little by little.
Yes, my lord. Scouts ready.
As time goes on.
Scouts advance.
Through the story.
On patrol.
Exterminatus is...
There is an orc patrol. Advance. Wait for them to pass before we attempt to sneak by. Commencing infiltration.
Oh no. Oh no! I thought we were far enough away.
Search commencing.
Taking damage.
Search commencing. On patrol.
I command in the name of the Emperor. Abandon your attempts at infiltration. We will dispatch the orcs. Where stealth has failed, strength will prevail.
I'm sure I did this the quote-unquote correct way the first time. I didn't expect the orcs to
Together to
get
victory!
up and down that way and stuff.
For the Emperor. I shall not fail. For the Emperor.
But yeah, like, Exterminatus is almost kind of a joke in Warhammer 40,000, like, lore and, like, fandom and stuff. And it's certainly a thing that people do. Generally, committing Exterminatus is not something that
My aim shall not falter. For the honor of the chapter.
it's never taken lightly, and it's generally the last course
Follow
action.
me into battle.
Unless you're Inquisitor Cryptman, where you're like, oh, I know how to stop Tyranids from gaining more biomass. I'll just blow up a whole bunch of planets.
By my command. Attack!
Cryptman's not an Inquisitor anymore.
My aim shall not falter.
Yeah. Got his license
Space Marines,
revoked, as it were.
advance. Follow me into battle. By my command. Attack!
Clan Grognobs is the name of what we are
Well done.
fighting.
The waterworks are under our control.
Strategic
Now
point
we must
identified.
start building a base before we
Ever
hunt down the
vigilant.
rest of the orcs.
Take and hold.
Let us capture these strategic points and
Yes,
establish a
most
base of
beneficent
operations.
one. Build routine
Stronghold, any
721
place with
initiated.
slow room. I love how cute almost small all the buildings are as they come in and they expand out.
I exist to serve.
We stand ready.
That ship is a Thunderhawk. It's a massive transport and super heavy plane.
Defending objective.
There's a model.
While the enemies
made
of
by
the Emperor
Forge
still
World.
draw
It's
breath, there can be
Yes,
no
most
peace.
beneficent one.
like
With all due
$400
haste,
and
into
like
serve.
Objective achieved.
extremely big.
With
It's
all
like
due haste.
Faith is
a
our shield.
The
foot
Emperor
or two
protects.
long. Yeah, it's like 2 feet long. It's
Beware the
ridiculous.
alien, the mutant, the heretic. For the honor of the chapter.
Also, if you're new to
Faith and duty.
Warhammer 40,000, the Imperium
Marines,
of
advance.
Mankind are the bad guys. Orcs are...
By my command.
Orcs don't really have morals, they just live to fight and kill and stuff, and so orcs tend to be,
Take and
uh,
hold.
tend to be socially acceptable
This day
targets,
shall be a one for the
like
Imperium.
how they tend to be in,
My aim shall not falter.
how orcs tend to be in other media. Oh, good old fantasy racism. See, I'm
I
from a
await your
place
instructions.
where I'm from. No one treats orcs any differently than other sentient beings.
My faith is my shield.
Defending objective.
Confirmed. For the honor of the chapter. Agreed.
Taking damage.
Yes, Lord. Initializing build protocol.
Slowly spreading out. And it gets bigger over time. Yeah, there we go. Expand the stronghold, please.
Yes, Lord? Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, most beneficent one? I will do as you ask.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. My aim shall not falter. Follow me into battle. Confirmed. What would you have me do?
Well, this certainly seems like a camp that everyone's on.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Taking damage.
By my command. Attack! Agreed. Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. My aim shall not falter. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
So if you're gonna do them in like an alignment scale,
Confirmed.
the Imperium and the
My
Imperium
aim shall
is
not falter.
lawful evil, and and Chaos forces tend to be chaotic evil.
Greenskin.
Eldar and Tyranids are pretty
Confirmed.
neutral. They're just doing their own thing.
My aim shall not falter.
Necrons
Follow me
are
into battle.
neutral.
Follow me
They
into
they
battle.
are they see everyone as beneath them, and they just want to regain their empire from days gone by.
Space Marines. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath,
But then the tower
follow me into
good
battle.
forces, they actually want to improve
Beware.
the lives of everyone else in the galaxy.
Space Marines, advance! While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Tyranids were one of the very
What would you
first.
have me do?
They were one of
On
the
alert, brothers.
factions
The enemy must be
in.
nearby.
They're so way back in the earliest
Emperor
days. The
protects.
forming factions were
Walk
the
softly
Imperium,
and carry a big
uh,
gun.
Chaos, Imperium,
What would you
Chaos,
have me do?
Eldari, and Tyranids.
Agreed.
Eldar
We
and
shall
stuff.
know no fear. We
Eldar
are united.
are definitely in this
Day
game.
shall be a glorious
In this
one
game
for the
is
Imperium.
Chaos Space Marines, regular Space Marines, Orcs, and Eldar.
Agreed.
In the other expansions for Dawn of War 1, introduce the Sisters of Battle, the Tau, and Necrons,
Follow me
and
into
Imperial
battle.
Guard. Tau are fun. They have a lot of big mechs. Oh, jeez.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
This one squad's about to die.
Walk
That's not
softly
good.
and carry a big gun. For terror.
Well, that squad died.
My aim shall not
Still a
falter.
lot of requisition there. A silly thing in this game is how you can just keep adding paying.
The Emperor protects.
Jeez, I need to retreat here. How you can spend
While the enemies of
requisition
the Emperor
points
still
and
draw
just
breath, there can be no peace.
refresh your
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
New squad members with new squad members.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
Today, the enemy shall know fear.
Jeez.
The Emperor protects.
Alright, looks like there's just this one squad of orcs following
Marine
us.
squad deployed.
Take care of them.
The Emperor protects. This day shall be a glorious one. for the
Frequently,
Imperium.
Space Marines are depicted as only having
Heresy grows from idleness.
like
Marine
their
squad
fists
deployed.
and like
He
the
who
butts of their
stands with
guns
me
and
shall
stuff
be
as
my
melee
brother.
weapons. But
Awaiting
actually,
orders.
traditionally, they generally have big, giant knives, which you can see them using in this game.
Maintain attack formation. Faith is our shield. Marine squad
Yes,
deployed.
most beneficent one.
Okay, we can still take scout. Aha, we can increase our squad cap now.
Fear denies faith. Cleanse, purge, kill.
For these 4 squads, I am
Direct
just
us
giving
to
them
the
all
enemy.
flamers.
Heresy grows from idleness.
While the enemies of the Emperor
Yes,
still
my
draw
lord.
breath, there can be no peace.
Orders received.
The Emperor protects.
Alrighty. That's interesting. It's like
This
pink
day shall be a
outline.
glorious
Not-
one for the
I
Imperium.
don't know if I've noticed that for. Looks like it's for when they're at full
The Emperor
members
protects.
or fully upgraded, perhaps.
Taking hits.
Yeah, because now all of them have. I guess yeah, when they don't have any research going.
Maintain attack formation.
In Horus Heresy and back in the day of Space Marine Legions, 10,000 years prior to this, you'd also often see squads of like 20 Space Marines, all equipped with the same special or heavy weapon.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Wow. That's interesting. I don't know if I ever knew that you could do this. Toggle the taskbar. Huh. That's interesting.
Onward to glory. Taking heavy fire.
My faith is my shield.
Maintain attack formation.
So you'd, with how I'm going here, you'd almost assume the Bloodgrave and the Space Marine, the Loyalist Space Marine
Stay
slogan
vigilant,
was the same as Abaddon the Despoiler of the Chaos Space Marines, of let the galaxy burn. Certainly letting these orcs burn anyway.
Charge.
So it shouldn't be too long before we're done with this second mission. It will probably be done for the day after that.
Weapons at ready. It is time. Taking hits.
Kill a can. Ugh, this is dangerous kill zone here.
For the glory of the Imperium.
Let's get rid of their Waha towers.
Commencing attack. Commencing
So it's
attack.
spelled Wahag. But I believe the G and H are supposed to be silent, so it's more like Wah. But then I've always thought it was supposed to pronounce like war, but with Orc's classic like accent. So stage always screaming a war cry,
This day
or just
shall be a
crying out
glorious one for the
war.
Imperium.
But it tends to be
Walk softly.
pronounced differently in different
Big gun.
media.
Regrouping.
This Killican
Today the enemy shall be fear.
destroying us.
Our base holds. Regrouping. Under fire. None shall stop. Rally point.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Returning to battle.
Let's focus all fire.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw blood, there can be
Withdraw. Squad morale restored.
walk softly. I command in the name of the Emperor.
Fall back. Awaiting orders. At your command. Awaiting orders. Squad morale restored. Attacking at orders. Our main holds. What's your order?
Jeez. We are
Awaiting orders.
not surviving this.
Engaging the enemy. Faith is our shield.
Jeez.
What's your order? Squad morale restored. We stand ready.
Jeez, it's just these three left when
Yes, my
coming
lord.
out of that. Later Dawn of War
We
games
are the Emperor's
introduced
chosen.
a like
Awaiting
experience
orders.
level and stuff. So many fallen space marines.
Direct us to the enemy.
May I have a dreadnought or tank, please?
We stand ready.
Terminals better yet. Not enough requisition. And now it's the boring
What's your
part
order?
of Dawn of War.
The enemy is attacking.
We have to sit around waiting
Cleanse, purge, kill.
while we gain more requisition.
Marine squad deployed. Orders received. Cleanse, purge, kill.
Orcs are a lot better in melee than Space Marines tend to be, but Space Marines are a lot
Marine
better
squad
in
deployed.
ranged and are notably tougher than Orcs.
Ever vigilant. Cleanse, purge, kill.
It's on how the Space Marines always line up
Faith is our
in
shield.
like a specific formation, and then like some of the more
your
chaotic
order?
factions just kind of
Yes,
like
my lord.
jumble around.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
What is your order?
Ah.
Heresy grows from idleness. Orders received, brother. Stay vigilant, brothers.
Let's try and capture some more points.
Stay vigilant. The enemy is attacking. Maintain attack formation. Attacking as ordered. Onward to glory! For the glory of the Imperium. Understood. None shall stop us. Claim it in the name.
These audio glitches are very silly. Go ahead. Works.
What would you have me do? For terror! Today the enemy shall know fear. Praise the Emperor. My aim shall not falter.
Taking hits.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Claim it in the name of the Emperor.
Of the Emperor.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Yes, most beneficent one. Initializing build protocol. Yes, Lord. With all due haste.
What is your order? Onward to glory!
Oh,
For the
this one has a little
Emperor!
crater full of water.
Weapons at ready. It is time. Weapons at ready. It is time. Weapons at ready. It is time. Engaging the enemy. Understood. Initiating attack protocol 23.
Here's a Killican. Well, fortunately we seem to be out of its range of sight, so it hasn't even noticed that it's being shot. Somehow. This autosave feature is very annoying. Well, at least we got our supply limit increased.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Fear our wrath.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
At your command.
Yes,
Under
Lord.
fire. Marine squad deployed.
Initializing build protocol. Yes, most beneficent one.
We will need
Yes,
more
Lord.
than heavy bolters to defeat these orcs. We must upgrade the stronghold to gain access to the tools we will need to destroy this
Yes,
plague.
Lord.
Well, thank you for giving me
Fate under fire.
this to do so.
Marine squad deployed. Orders received.
Ah, some guardsmen and some dead blood ravens who we haven't even sent out over here.
Claim it in the name of the Emperor.
Emperor.
I await your instructions.
We stand ready. Awaiting orders. Marine squad
Here
deployed.
to serve.
Taking gate
With all
achieved.
due haste.
Yes, my lord. Cleanse, purge, kill. We are the Emperor's chosen. Understood. Fear our wrath. What is your order?
The all-telling eyes of the skull
Heresy
probes are
grows
with
from
us.
idleness.
Find them on our listening posts. The monastery is complete.
I await
Sergeants
your
will inspire your
instructions.
Space Marine squads
Yes,
to greater
Lord.
feats of
Direct
heroism.
us to the
And
enemy.
rocket launchers will make short work of Orc buildings.
Direct us to the enemy. Awaiting orders. At your command.
Yep, time to get squads full
What would
missile
you have me
launchers.
do?
Also, time to have a captain and a sergeant attach the same thing.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Having
The
characters
Emperor
attached to
protects.
squads like in Dawn of War is actually a thing from earlier editions, as I understand it,
At your command.
of 40k.
Heresy grows from idleness. Cleanse. Purge. We stand ready.
We must upgrade an existing
Heresy
listening
grows
post with
from
the fortified
idleness.
position add-on. This upgrade will increase the requisition income and
Here to
add better
serve.
defenses to the listening post.
In Dawn of War 1 here, the, skull probes, do not,
As you wish.
What is your order?
the skull probes,
Maintain attack formation.
they,
Awaiting orders.
they only
order?
are around for a short time.
The listening post is now earning more requisition, has better armor against enemy attacks, and has a gun emplacement to strike back.
The enemy is attacking.
See, like, what happens when I use a skull probe? Let's do it from this one up here. They have like a decreasing life. Yeah, see, its life bar is already dramatically decreasing. Custom kill a can. Oof, there's all these
Taking
leaders.
hits.
Alright, so that was a skull probe. Little servo skull.
Ever
Classic
vigilant.
weird thing of 40k lore.
Cleanse. Purge. Kill. Taking hits. We stand ready. Awaiting orders. Yes, my lord. What is your order? At your command.
Now this one has a purple.
What is your order? Fear denies faith. Awaiting orders.
Alright.
Yes, Lord.
Here's the last squads of Space Marines that we
We
can
stand ready. At your command. Faith is our shield. Marine squad deployed.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. Today the enemy shall know fear.
Fear our wrath.
My faith is my shield.
For how much they talk about fear, you wouldn't
Marine
This
squad
day shall
deployed.
be a
wouldn't realize
glorious one
that
for
Space
the
Marines
Imperium.
know no fear.
We will crush the enemies of the Imperium.
Praise the Emperor.
Stay vigilant, brothers.
So they're all
Awaiting orders.
very much about
Fear our wrath.
Finding-
Faith is our shield.
ways to be like nice and in
Marine
order.
squad deployed.
Looks like the sergeants have a bolt pistol and chainsword as the default. You can upgrade them to
Direct us
give
to
them
the
like
enemy.
I think the final upgrade possible, though not yet in the
Understood.
mission mode, is
Ever vigilant.
plasma pistol and power fist.
Direct us to the enemy.
So I think you give them like power sword and then like
Fear our
fist.
wrath.
Yeah, like in these Imperial Guardsmen are just gonna
Yes, my lord.
hang out here.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
The Emperor
dang! I can
protects-
actually control them.
Yes, sir.
I thought all the guardsmen were just like NPCs I couldn't actually like control.
We'll get through this. I know it.
Oh jeez, and I can upgrade them plasma guns and grenade launchers? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. These may actually be very useful.
Following
Taking
orders.
hits.
Reporting, sir.
That's incredibly useful.
Faith is our shield. Cleanse.
Glad we
Purge.
went
Kill.
over on that detour.
At your command.
Yeah, see, like,
At
as
your
they get
command.
upgraded, they just start getting in a jumble,
Moving
and you
out.
just have them move, and they'll get back into a nice, usually into
vigilant,
a nice, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Let's give you plasma
Faith
guns.
is our shield.
Let's give you missile launchers. Missile
We
launchers are very good
stand
against
ready.
vehicles and buildings. Let's give you heavy fall. Let's give you flamers.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. At your command.
But yeah, it's interesting how, like, they have some of the units programmed in from the start. Makes me think that
The
Imperial
Emperor
Guard
protects.
may have been intended to be from the start.
We're here.
Yeah, there's only a couple units
Reporting,
in
sir.
the mission.
We're here. Reporting, sir. Yes, my lord.
Alright,
The
Following
Emperor
orders.
protects.
you hang out over
Fear
here.
denies faith. Ever vigilant. Heresy grows from idleness.
Let's get you all
Maintain attack
shoved in over
formation.
here. And now that we have a completely overwhelming force, we will be able to march on the orc camps, where we were previously unable to.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
That's a lot of Space Marines. See, you don't
While the
normally
enemies
make
of the
just
Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Yes, my lord.
Today, the enemy shall know fear.
you don't normally see
Maintain
this
attack
much of just the
formation.
same unit. Normally you would like make more variety of units.
Orders received.
But that's not what we're doing here today. Today we are
Maintain
marching
attack
on
formation.
this.
Taking damage. Charge. Squad broken.
There we go. Get out of here, Killicans.
Squad morale restored.
Jeez. Yep. Alright, let's continue to charge into here.
Understood.
Wonder what we shall see. I don't know if you can see, but on the minimap, the white squares are my units.
Fear our wrath. Commencing attack. Taking hits. Engaging the enemy. For the glory.
I like how they all just kind of target whatever, but then you can click on each individual one to obliterate it in like 1 second.
Onward to glory. Cleanse, purge, kill.
There are well over 100 Marines here. Each squad has 9, and there's 10. I guess there's 91 Space Marines and 30 guardsmen.
Charge. Initiating attack protocol 23. Orders received, brother. Initiating attack protocol 23.
Jeez, didn't even see this area.
Commencing attack. We will crush the enemies of the
Everyone please target that Killicam. I'd like to see it die. Thank you. Thank you for not letting it decimate our forces as again. So, I was talking earlier about having an overwhelming force that just kind of...
Charge! Moving out! Charge!
There you go, Knob Leader, that's who we're supposed to assassinate or whatever.
Under fire! Attacking as ordered.
Right, here's their settlement, their base. Those are supposed to be harder to destroy,
Engaging the enemy.
but
We will
I
crush
guess
the
this is
enemies
what
of the
happens when you have this many,
Engaging the enemy.
this happens when you have 120 bodies
Attacking as
just being
ordered.
thrown at
Attacking
these.
as ordered. Understood.
Let's see
Orders
what's over
received.
here. Something aflame.
Stay vigilant, brothers. Under fire. Moving out.
It wants us to cleanse the area, so I'm guessing it wants us to completely wipe out all Orcoid traces. Alright,
Stay vigilant, brothers.
let's see if anybody's... I've lost a couple. Yeah, I don't know what the different colors around them are.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Yeah, we all know Gabriel. It's Gabriel
While the enemies of the
Angelos
Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
of the Blood Raven's Space Marine chapter. I don't remember what company this is.
This day
Might
shall
just
be
be
a
the second
glorious one
company.
for the Imperium.
That's usually the ones you see in media. Second Company Ultramarines.
Today the
etc.
enemy shall know fear.
I guess I can try to see if anyone's got.
The Emperor protects. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Anyone got any like numbers on you? I mean, I would be looking for Gabriel himself. There he is. It doesn't look like he has anything very fancy with his golden armor, though. So yeah, look at the mini-map here. The white is all my units.
Rally squad!
I guess there might be like an experience thing here, but I don't know what it does. No. Our angle got messed up somehow. Alright, let's head over here again. Where our
Understood.
scouts fell. Gabriel, you're taking up
Under
the
fire.
rear, I guess. I guess that makes sense since he was near the front.
Weapons at ready. It is time. Commencing attack. Commencing attack. Orders received, brother.
Surprised it took so long. Objective
Onward
completed.
to glory!
How do you get there? That's odd. Alright. This guy.
I must speak with the captain.
He is giving the Emperor his praise. Leave him this moment.
Yes, brother librarian. We completed our sweep of the area and can find no more orcs.
Indeed. Tell your squad to move ahead and clear the company's path.
Yes, brother librarian.
I will suffer no trespass.
Ooh. A spectral chaos sorcerer. Who I believe is voiced by the same by a voice actor that I know doing from there's a show I liked when I first came around here. I learned about Transformers. I was interested in the Transformers Beast Wars. There's a character named Dinobot, and that sorcerer is voiced by the same actor doing the same voice. Alright. Thank you everyone for joining me for Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War 1 Campaign Missions 1 and 2. Take care everyone and see you next week. Bye. Sweet dreams. Sleep well. Have a wonderful day at work, at school, at whatever you want to do, at home, out, wherever, whenever, however. Have a wonderful time. Goodbye.